A lot of times people want to know how to connect with somebody online that they don't even know. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 5 amazing tips how you can connect instantly with somebody that you don't even know online in Facebook Messenger. Going to go over the 5 etiquette tips for you and show you how to authentically build relationships and stand out. Welcome to Chavez Live 360, brought to you by Live Masters, where we feel alive by going live, and your journey to video mastery begins here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mike Chavez, and I've been on a live video journey since January 31st, 2017. I go live every single day with videos just like this so we can get to know each other. What I actually specialize in is I specialize in helping people connect online in an authentic way to build amazing relationships, using all kinds of different tools and tricks here, not tricks, but ways to connect online. So I'm broadcasting this video to you live from the fabulous city of Las Vegas. We're going to say hello to our YouTube channel. We're going to say hello to our community Live Masters, and hello to Facebook on the personal page. If you're a new viewer and you've never seen me before, put a new in the comments as you come in. If you're live, let me know that you're here. Sure would like to know where you're tuning in from. And if you catch the rerun and you come back and say hello, let me know. Okay. So I've been online for about 4.5 years, and just a real quick story, a little background. When I first started online, I didn't know very many people at all. I literally had about 30 Facebook friends who were actually people that I knew, people that I had gone to school with, and long lost family members, right? People that I'd worked with. And I got online, and at the time I was trying to build a home-based business, and I was trying to figure out how to grow that business, how to grow a network, basically everything that I'm doing right now and what I help people do today. But I didn't know what I was doing. So I met someone who basically told me all I had to do was get in about 300 or 400 different Facebook groups and just kind of spam a before and after picture and spam my links and just do all this other stuff and solicit people with messages in Facebook that I didn't know. And it was quite frustrating, obviously. If you've ever gotten unsolicited message, a copy and paste message in your Facebook Messenger, put a C in the comments for me and let me know, because it's funny, you don't know what you don't know, and I didn't know what I didn't know when I first started, and I had to learn the hard way. So after doing this for quite some time, I had no success. People were obviously not responding to me. I didn't do anything for my business at all. And that's going to lead into our first tip, what I learned not to do. The first tip that you want, if you just connect to somebody that you don't know online, don't send them no links, especially a copy and paste link. It's really not cool, right? To do that to people. It kind of catches me off guard a little bit sometimes when I get those kind of messages. Quite frankly, it's like, why would you be messaging me this stuff out of the blue? You don't even know me. And when you get a copy and paste message, that if they're sending that message to you, how many hundreds of other people have they sent that same message to? Now I know for a fact that it's in the hundreds, because that's what I used to do, and it just doesn't work. So that's tip number one. You don't want to send a link, a copy or paste link, now, especially without permission, right? You wouldn't want to just send somebody something without their permission, because that's just unethical, and it's not in good etiquette on Facebook, right? For Messenger. And this applies for any platform. It applies for LinkedIn. It applies for Instagram. Hey, Nicole, I see you. How you doing? It applies for different platforms when you try to message people and you try to connect with them. So no links, ask permission. Now that leads into my second tip that will really is going to help you connect instantly with the stranger online. And when I say connect with the stranger online, I literally can meet somebody on Facebook that's a friend in a group or wherever. And what I'm about to show you, what I do and what I've done, I could literally make that instant connection with someone, and it's really cool. Okay. So first thing, the next thing you want to do is you want to introduce yourself, right? You can say you get a new friend online. How many people have you, that's your Facebook friend? How many people have you messaged to introduce yourself? Do you do that with the new people that you connect with online? If you don't connect with your new friends on Facebook, you're really missing out, because you got to do that like right away and at least have some sort of engagement with that person. And how do you introduce yourself? Well, I always say the why, the what, the who, and the how. If you say the why, the who, the why are you contacting them? What do you want? Who are you? And how are you going to be able to help this person? Right? That's what I say. So the first one is why. Why? Well, I reached out to you. I found you in this group. I saw your post. You made an insightful post or you made an insightful comment. And I looked at your page and you look pretty cool. So because of that, I reached out to you. I thought I would reach out to you. And I don't want anything from you. I just wanted to connect online and let you know and send you this message so you can hear a voice and let you know there's a real person here. My name is Mike Chavez and I live in Las Vegas and I go live every day. So if you want to catch one of my videos, that'd be great. And how I help is I just love to inspire and love on people. So I look forward to getting to know you a little bit better here online. That's how I introduce myself to people. Could you imagine if you introduced yourself to somebody like that? All you have to do is go look at their Facebook page and see a couple of things and tell them where you found them and tell them why you're reaching out to them and tell them how you can help them. Because that's really what people, I think it's a very big sign of respect, especially with somebody that you don't know. And when you're online, there's how many people do you get a voice clip introduction from that just became your Facebook friend that you just connected with? Does that happen to you often? I would almost bet that it's very rare, because when I send a message and I introduce myself to somebody like that, they always reach out and they always message me back. I mean, it's like 90%, a good 90 to 95% of the people that I send a voicemail to introduce myself, the way that I just kind of explained to you, the structure of, the why, the what, the who, and how you can help that person. Yes, people will respond back to you and they'll thank you for sending the message and thank you for introducing yourself to them, because not that many people are doing it, and that's how you stand out. Now, okay, I've been doing this now again for about 4.5 years, and I've built the most amazing relationships in my life. I have so many awesome friends. Some of you are watching right now, some of you are watching the replay. And here's the next tip about Facebook Messenger etiquette. It's tip number 3. And this tip is, don't get mad if your friends don't message you back, because you have no idea, what's going on, yada, yada, yada. And some people take it personal. Some people get mad if you don't message them back. And you know what's funny about, the messenger, right, is when you send someone a message, they can actually, you can actually see if they saw your message, okay? And when for some reason, I don't know what the psychology behind that is, but I think we could all relate to this one right here. Totally. Tip number 3. It's like, don't get mad. It's like, what do you think when somebody reads your message and they read your message and they don't respond or they don't reply? What do you think? What do you start to think? I think we all have been there, right? Like, okay, what are they? Why haven't they responded? Like, did they see the message? Sometimes it could be as simple as you see the message and you can't. A lot of times for me is if you send me a message and you see that I've seen your message and I don't reply to it, most of the time it's because I couldn't respond in that moment. Now, since I got my handy dandy Apple Watch, if I get my Facebook messengers here, and it doesn't matter, whatever I'm doing, I can just hit the little microphone button, I can speak into it, and I can send a message. It's pretty cool. And you just have to deal with the speech to text. But yeah, don't get mad. And tip number 4 on good Facebook etiquette for the messenger is, use the stories, right? Respond in stories, because, even if you don't know somebody, even if you haven't introduced yourself to that person, when you see their story, you could totally, like, it's something that, moves you, or something that connects with you, or something that, resonates with you, that they post, that person, engage with that person, and you have a really good opportunity to start a conversation with that person. that's really where it starts. And then tip number 5 is just build relationships with people online, especially in Messenger, and have no expectation. Build relationships with no expectation online, just to get to truly know other people and see if you can help them some way. Because listen, folks, I'm here to serve in so many different ways, with helping people with their video, helping people with their personal development, helping people with their health and wellness, helping people with their nutrition, helping people with their exercises. These are the things that I've worked on and quite frankly obsessed about for every single day for the last 4.5 years. And it's truly inspiring for me to know that I can help people, because that's what I'm here for. And you know just really show up authentically online, especially in Messenger. And I hope these tips help. So tip number 1 was no links, no spam. Make sure you don't send nothing to anybody without permission. Tip number 2 is introduce yourself, right? Introduce yourself, stand out, be different, introduce yourself, and let people know why you're there in their life, in Facebook. And then don't get mad at people, don't get back to you. It is what it is. And then make sure you can always engage with a stranger and start a conversation with people in the Facebook stories, because it goes right into their messenger box, and then just build those relationships. That's it. Tip number 5. But I remember real quick before I go here in a second, I remember when I first got online, and there would be so many people that would, really put other people down, who were spamming people, and they would say a lot of negative things about people that would do that to people. And I mentioned earlier in the video that when somebody does that to me, it takes me back a second. It always reminds me of how I used to do it wrong. So for the longest, I would kind of get frustrated with people when they did that to me. But then I stopped myself and I thought, well, you know what? This is an opportunity for me to teach that person in a respectful way, not saying, hey, why are you doing this? Or give them a lecture or anything. But sometimes it's an actual person that's sending me stuff. It's not some online scammer or whatever. I can tell the difference. I can tell when somebody's really trying to do something and they don't know what they don't know. And maybe they're just, I go look at their page and they're just like a cool person. I want to help that person. So don't judge people, and love people. So thank you for watching this video. At the end of all my videos, I always throw out an open invitation for you to continue the conversation, to learn more about how you can build these kind of authentic relationships online, especially doing video, because that's really what we specialize in our community, Live Masters. You see the logo right there. It's pretty cool, right? So we have video resources, we have video challenges, and we have a safe place for people to go live and learn and grow on their personal growth by stepping out of their comfort zone and sharing their story. Monday through Friday, I do what I call a question of the day. They're personal development and business development questions that are designed to help you think and give you video topics. And again, like a safe place to do videos. So if you or anybody that you know is interested in learning more about a community like this, put a question mark in the comments or private message me and say hello. Maybe you can even introduce yourself to me in Facebook Messenger, and here we go. This is what it's all about, right? So thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate it when you give your eyeballs and your ears to me. I'm humbled and blessed. There's a million things that you could be doing right now, but you gave me the most important thing that you have in your life. That's this moment, and the moment you spent with me on this video, you're not getting them back. You spend them with me, and I really, really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You folks stay safe. You stay healthy. God bless each and every one of you. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video that's hopefully just a little bit better than this one. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.